Chapter 606 Departing to the Wang Family Part 12 Xiao Yu, are you really unwilling to give me another chance? He raised his head to focus on Xiao Yu's face as he pleaded with sorrow. It can't be that you have forgotten how you took care of me when I was injured. Have you also forgotten about those memorable days where we were together? Dongfang Jun was giving his final hope in moving this woman. Xiao Yu closed her eyes gradually with her eyelashes trembling. Scenes of her past flashed in her mind like a movie. It was so vivid. That man's gentle words and gaze were her only solace during the period where she was previously separated from Master. But what was unforgettable to her was the scene where she was group assaulted. It was at that moment that her feelings for him had been crushed. Dongfang Jun looked at her elegant face with traces of hope appearing in his eyes. He thought that there was still hope since Xiao Yu didn't reject him straight away. Yet, the girl that had closed her eyes in deep thought suddenly opened her eyes at this moment. Dongfang Jun, I'm no longer in love with you. Why should I give you a chance then? Xiao Yu smirked as she smiled elegantly and continued, I can live better after leaving you. Why should I make myself suffer for you? I was just such a fool previously to bear with being humiliated for a man. Currently, I won't do anything that would damage my dignity. Furthermore, since you vilified my, Xiao Yu's, master today, you won't even be a stranger to me as you will be an enemy to me from now on. Enemy. Dongfang Jun's heart seemed to have been torn into pieces by a hand. It was unbearably painful. His face was pale white as he looked sorrowfully at the girl before him. Is she really so heartless? Not even giving him a chance. Mr. Dongfang. Wang Lin climbed up to her feet and wiped off the trace of blood from the corner of her lips as she looked Dongfang Jun with heartache. Her Mr. Dongfang was always so prideful. But he placed down his status to beg for Xiao Yu to return to his side, but Xiao Yu didn't accept his feelings. How could her heart not hurt? She bit on her lips before looking at Xiao Yu with determination and said, Mr. Dongfang is a good man. He definitely isn't how you said he was. You must have some misunderstandings on him. If you lose a man like him, you will never be able to find a second one. The heavens would know that her heart was bleeding as she said those words. But she had no choice but to do it for her beloved man. Even if every word she said was like a blade that pierced mercilessly in her heart. Xiao Yu smiled. Her smile looked so elegant and noble, but it gave people chills. If that really is the case, I must be blind or that someone from the Dongfang family is impostoring Dongfang Jun. Xiao Yu's face became increasingly cold as she continued, it is your matter in liking Dongfang Jun, but not everyone will be able to accept him. In my eyes, Dongfang Jun is just trash. Mu knew that Xiao Yu was indeed enraged as she, who had always been elegant, said such words. Xiao Yu had already said it so clearly, but these two people seemed to be unable to understand human words and continued to pester her. Xiao Yu. Mu patted Xiao Yu's shoulder before shifting her gaze to the pale Dongfang Jun and said, Dongfang Jun, this will be my last time repeating. You aren't compatible to Xiao Yu. Dongfang Jun didn't say anything, but Wang Lin couldn't stand her words. Just as she wanted to say something, she received a gaze from Mu.